This is what it looks like under the streets of New York City. There's like a whole world down there. It's Wednesday. I haven't really been outside for more than like 10 minutes at a time all week. Today I want to make a point of leaving the office, getting out. I don't care how cold it is, how busy I am. Gotta get outside today. Whoa, ice. This is my first boosted board encounter with ice. Not good. Alright, worth noting, avoid ice at all costs. This is not a very interesting outing. I am simply headed to the Apple store because my iPhone has reached that place where it's 6 months old, so the battery lasts until like 10:30 in the morning. Like I said, not a very interesting outing.
Hey Casey.
How you doing?
How are you, man? Love your stuff.
Oh, thanks a lot.
So inspiring. I'm telling other kids.
Historically, Apple's always been really cool with me filming in their stores, but after the spray paint the Apple Watch Gold situation, they kind of got uptight about it. So if I have to cut the camera off while I'm in there, that's why. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
So my options are the Mophie, which I already have and it's good, or the Apple one, which is maybe the ugliest thing I've ever seen, but it has the Apple logo on it, which I'm a total sucker for. I bought what may be the ugliest Apple product I've ever seen, this battery case thing. I want... No joke, I drop this camera probably once, maybe twice a week, and when I say drops, I mean critical drops from altitudes that a camera with this many moving parts has no business being dropped from, and it survives. That is a testament to the Canon 70D. Okay. I want to do like a quick kind of review of this thing. I think I already figured out a critical flaw, which means I'm going to have to take it back, but let me check it out first. Alright, I'd love to say that like this is a comprehensive review of this ugly Apple case, but I think the reality is there's not much to... Oh! This is that critical flaw I was worried about. You got your Beats, you want to listen to some sweet jams. There's like this long tunnel right here that's this long, and this doesn't fit through it. Apple, how do you... Johnny Ives, at what point in time do you think that this is okay? So now I gotta take it back. I think I'd like to continue with this theme, this Apple computer theme, for today's vlog.
The kid, the junior that is, will be down in a minute unless you'd like to take her to the up. Oh God!
This was the first ever computer that I ever edited video on ever. The year was 2000. Y2K had just passed, the dot-com bubble had burst, the Concorde crashed in France, Vladimir Putin had just been voted in, and Bill Clinton was about to leave office. That was the year I got this thing. This is an iMac DV. And this was the first machine to ship with iMovie on it. iMovie version 1.0. At the time, I was washing dishes for a living, but when I first played with this thing, I was like, I have to have it, and I maxed out my credit card and got one. And I did the same for a video camera. And I did the same for my video camera. This was my first video camera. To give you a war story, this thing had a 10 gigabyte hard drive. For context, my point and shoot that I use now, I keep 128 gigabytes just in my point and shoot. And this entire computer only had a 10 gig hard drive. And a 10 gig hard drive was like 12 minutes of video. So I would edit 12 minutes of video, and then I would export it to tape, and then I would completely delete my file, and then I would start editing the next part of the video, and then I would try to like join them on the tape. That was the battle back in the day. The reason why I bring all this up now is because I am a huge Apple fanboy. I will buy anything with an Apple logo on it. Case in point, this ridiculous thing. And that's because I feel indebted to this company. It was because of their technology that enabled my career. And that is a really big deal. As if that wasn't enough, in 2003, it was a movie I made about Apple's iPod that was like definitely one of my first big breaks. Let me show you. All right. I mean, this is in like every newspaper, but see this guy? That's me. See what it says? In his film, iPod's Dirty Secret, Casey Neistat spray paints an Apple poster, blah, blah, blah. It was that movie that I made with my brother, which was about the iPod's unreplaceable battery at the time, that really like was the first time I'd ever blown anything up. It was the first time anyone ever heard my name. So that's why I'm an Apple fanboy. I still love Apple, but I just don't.
Hello. Yay!
Hey, Beth.
How's it going?
What are you doing here?
I'm working for Oscar now. I'm PMing the Softy movie.
Whoa, that's major, huh?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is Oscar around?
No, he went to go meet with them. I know. How are you? How's your baby?
Well, there he is.
Stopping in.
What's up, dude? Why are you limping?
I wrecked my motorbike in Nicaragua.
That's the coolest story I've ever heard.
There were like 4 Nicaraguan kids just staring at me as my leg was covered in blood, just like...
Well, like a proper motorcycle accident, you went down.
There was a river in the middle of the road that I didn't see, and I should have charged it, but I slammed on the brakes instead, and I skidded out. The bike landed on my leg. All things considered, super lucky.
One question. How did you not see a river?
Want to see the baby soon?
Yeah, come say hi to Francine soon.
I will.
Shouldn't sleep all day now. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace out.
I love those guys. After some consideration, I think I'm gonna keep it. Why is it so ugly?